Hey, Lakeshore Pastor Matthew here with our weekly newsletter. And today I want to be able to share, I got three things I want to talk about. The first one is just to share a little bit of my experience at the EMCC General Conference that I was part of this past week or so ago, and had a chance to go for a couple of days away and gather with other pastors, other leaders, other individuals who are part of the EMCC world, and learn more as I get accustomed to who's Lakeshore and who's the EMCC. Get accustomed to that. It was a good experience. A couple of takeaways I want to share with you. One is each workshop or session time they had some story sharing. That's probably the best way to describe that, where individuals would, based on the values of EMCC, is they had some stories connected to that. So we heard people's personal journeys. We heard some churches. And one of the things that I appreciated, well, they all were really good, to be honest, but one of the stories that sticks out was one of our churches who was asked the question, how can we start to think different about our models of ministry? And they started partnering with other churches. They started partnering with other organizations, doing things a little different than maybe we're used to, which all resulted in sharing the gospel and getting the message out there. And I just was challenged by that. I think it was a great opportunity about who can we partner in our community with, where there's some similar values, maybe even similar goals, and how in order to reach our mission as a church. And where that goes, who knows? But that's just kind of where I've got stirred in me. My second takeaway, a number of different workshops that I appreciated, relevant topics. They had an incredible one on Saturday morning, very powerful, two individuals sharing their experiences around sexual abuse. Out of that, I think there's a lot for me to process as the denomination looks at how do we protect people within our communities. And I think there's something there for us as a church. There's definitely going to be some stuff coming down the pipeline out of that meeting for us as a church from EMCC. We want to be able to have some conversations about what that means for us here as well. Around the bottom line is this: is how do we protect people? And it was a very powerful moment. I'll try to get some of those resources out to the congregation as well. Some good things for us to watch in some of those videos. Friday night, we had a prayer. This will be my third thing. Friday night, we had a prayer time. Really appreciate the time to be able to pray together with the denomination and the prayer experience that they created for that. It was a good moment for me to just be able to not be a leader, but just kind of be Matthew and walk through that, reflect on Scripture, and seek Jesus' face in the midst of that. The other thing that stood out, I guess just because they do business in that meeting, and so just let you know there were some structural changes to how EMCC is organizing. And if you want to know more, hey, tell me more about that. We can talk to that another time. But that did end up getting voted on and voted through. And so that's kind of the biggest thing that happened on the business side of everything. The other two things, so that's the first thing, EMCC, that was my experience. The other two things I know I'm a little longer today that I want to let you know about is May 21st, we are having what's called an installation service. What is that? Well, simply put, it's a moment I'm officially the pastor in a sense. I know I've been here a while and but it's a moment of me committing to the church and the church to me in a sense. It's really an opportunity for us just to pray together. And there's a bit of a commissioning that happens. We have somebody coming from the denomination representing them. And then here's a great part is we're going to eat together. And there are some sign-up sheets at the welcome table. I want to encourage you to sign up, say, hey, I can bring this portion of the meal, and let's just celebrate about what God is doing in this season. And there's no better opportunity. Let's gather together. It's good to be together. And so make sure you sign up for that of what you can bring. Information's in the foyer when you're here on Sunday. The last thing I just want to let you know is June 18th. I know it's a little ways out, but June 18th, we are planning a big event and kind of a carnival kickoff to the summer event. And so there will be some food. We are going to eventually, in a week or two here, have some information out about, hey, here's how you can get involved. Here's where we need help. And we're going to need your help to pull this off. This is going to be a incredible opportunity, again, for us to gather together. We could bring people if we want, but an opportunity just to celebrate and have some fun together as a family. It's good to have fun together as a family. And so we want to be able to do that. That's all I got for this Sunday special event Sunday, as we have our youth taking the service. And make sure you come out and support them. This is a great opportunity to support our young people in the church here and our youth program. And so be sure to come and see what that's all about on Sunday. That's all I got for this week. Go Leafs, go. Can I say that? Is that all right? We're celebrating, hoping they continue to fight as the second round begins. But be praying for you. Talk to you later. Take care.